day 2. I kind of passed out on the sofa yesterday and didn't finish the work for yesterday. But today is a new day and there's nothing for it but to get going.
Mommy loves you.
Winnie again is a very, very sleepy boy, and I think it's really the weather. It's the change of weather from 30 degrees and sunny to 18-20 degrees rainy and gloomy. So I think I have to whip out the baby wrap again because I'm not going to get any work done. I mean, he's been like this since we came home from a walkie. Look at him. How can I, tell him to get up? But anyway, let's finish the mock-up. I didn't show you guys the fabric yesterday. This is the only gingham that kind of had the color that I was looking for, that I found. Right now I will serge the edges and go give it a quick wash to shrink it. Whenever I need to pre-wash fabrics, I always wash them and dry them on a quick setting. So 1 hour from now I'll have the fabric ready to go, which means I'll do it now, then do the mock-up, and by the time this is washed I should be able to go cut it out. But yeah, this is the only red gingham that I found that was kind of sort of acceptable, and it's not even proper. This is seersucker fabric, by the way. I was hoping for a bit larger checkered fabric, but the one that had larger checkers had really ugly colors available, so seersucker it is. I hope you guys are not disappointed. I started by serging the fabric before washing it while Winnie was having a nap on my lap. And then while the fabric was being washed, I went straight into constructing the mock-up, connecting the front panels together with the side panels and the back panels to the other back panels, and hoping that this time I will not have to do too many adjustments to the final product.
Magic.
This is so much fun. Honestly, while sewing, I totally expected this not to fit, but it kind of actually fits. There are just some minor things that I need to change. I definitely have to work on the pattern to make it more readable. Truer words have never been spoken because, as you're about to find out, I literally put every possible part of the dress in the wrong place. So, while I was trying to fit the dress, the actual back of the dress was trying to fit my and the front of the dress was doing its best to fit my back. So yeah, that's me. That's me sewing. Welcome to Sewing with Marlena. How are you? How are you doing? I'm not doing so great at the moment. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. I just realized that I have sewn the front side piece wrong. So instead of sewing it like this, I've sewn it like this. So probably that's why the strap was so far to the side. So I'm going to unpick one side and turn it around, sew it on the right way and see if that helps. But I'm going to leave the side where I did the adjustments in place just in case, you know. And I'll see how the other side fits after I turn it to the right way. Also, I just went into the garden and got my first zucchini of the year. Also, I haven't updated you guys on the garden journey this year because I haven't really had the time for the garden, so it kind of went wild. Okay, now let me sit down for this one. So, I haven't updated you guys because the garden went absolutely wild because I haven't had the time to really work with it properly this season. I did plant some stuff, but I don't really expect to get much out of it because I am not spending that much time, you know, tending to it, which is sad. It makes me really sad, which, you know, really lovely that this zucchini did work out because zucchini is my absolute favorite summer vegetable. But yeah, my partner says the garden looks absolutely horrifically ugly and unkempt. I say that it looks natural and wild, and I think we're kind of both right in our own way. But I win because we actually had a family of hedgehogs set up shop in our neighborhood. We had a single mom bravely bring up at least 6 young ones right underneath my stair cage. Is that the word? Yeah. I'm saying 6 because it's a bit hard to count them without, you know, disturbing them. I think I've seen 8, but it's a little bit difficult to count them. So what happened is that Winnie actually found the hedgehogs. We first met the mom while she was doing, you know, her foraging at night, because I do often walk Winnie around 12 o'clock after my evening shifts.
Winnie fan noe. Good boy, Winnie. Hi, Prince Winnie.
We first saw the mom. By the way, I was so shocked by how much noise hedgehogs make. I didn't know that they are so noisy. And then a couple of weeks later, after we started seeing the mom regularly around our house, I was walking Winnie home one night and we saw the baby.
Not gonna do anything bad to you.
And the baby was like this long, like it was like this big. And it was already feisty and cute. So we saw one baby, so I thought, yay, she has a baby. And then in the next couple of days, they started to come out of the nest. So they were nesting right underneath our stairs. The mom made really nice nest, and actually I could see, if I like looked into the bushes, I could see their little bums sleeping in the nest during the day. It was really cute. At some point during the summer, like last month, they started coming out of the nest and foraging for themselves, like learning how to do things as big hedgehogs. And that's when, you know, we tried to count them, how many of them there were. And I'm sure I counted 6. And then I think there were 2 more in the bush next to us. So we suspect that she had 8 babies, but I am 100% sure that she had 6 at least. And you know, thanks to the fact that there are a couple of these very wild spots in our neighborhood, she has actually a couple hidey holes in right next to our house. So my wild garden is one. Then the spot underneath the stair cage is another, and then another is where we actually throw away like green green garbage, so like grass clippings, hedge clippings and so on. She built such a nice nest for them. It looks just like a pile of old grass clippings, but actually there is this much, like there's entrance to the nest that's like this high off the ground, and you wouldn't notice it at all if you just went past it. But Winnie found a hedgehog just leaving the nest one evening. And yeah, did you guys know that hedgehogs hiss? I didn't know that. They hiss almost like cats. They're so funny, and they also make a noise almost like a motorbike when they try to warn you. So yeah, I try not to bother them at all. I switched the both side front panels around to their rightful place, and guess what? The dress fits much better now. Shorten the torso just slightly bit, and that already helps. Sway back adjustment, taking in the side, and I'm gonna modify this a little bit, and we should be golden. Realization number 365. I have put the zipper to the dress on the front of the dress. So while I was doing sway back adjustments, I was actually adjusting the front whilst having it on the back. And now that I put the dress right way on, I realized I need even less adjustments because it actually fits me quite well. I love sewing. Adjusting the dress for the third time, hopefully the last time. It's actually kind of comfortable to have the zipper on the front, I'm not gonna lie. I actually like this dress already. You know what, I might actually do the adjustments and iron out all the marks to make them disappear, put in a trim, and actually have it as an extra dress.
2,000 years later.
I think I'm finally done with the pattern. It's probably not 100% perfect, but I really want to finish this project, so it's time to lower my standards and just get going. So the fabric is washed. I'm just going to quickly iron it, give it some press, and then cut out the pattern pieces, and I'll be ready to go. And also I can confirm that I'll officially get 2 dresses out of it, I think, because the mock-up dress, it's not bad honestly, and also I really like the zipper in the front, it's really fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna come up with which trim do I want around the neckline, because I am going to put bias tape on the arm size and a trim around the neckline, and yeah, I'll be done with 2 dresses. So 2 for price of 1. Ooh. And also, you know, this is the bonus of being a hoarder. This fabric that I used for mock-up, I had it in my stash for I don't even know how long. So you know the rule. If it's been in your stash for longer than 1 fiscal year, it's basically free. It's done. I love it mostly because of how extremely comfortable it is. Even though it's really bad quality cotton fabric that will wrinkle to hell and back, I like it. I might, you know, end up using it as a like everyday dress. Guys, I just came back home from an evening walk with Winnie, and guess who's out and about? The Hedgehog family. We just met 3 little hedgehogs on our walk. Winnie is a professional hedgehog finder by now. I can't, you know, unless they're standing right in front of me, I can't find a hedgehog. But Winnie found a hedgehog deep in the bushes, and by now I am able to tell when he's doing a hedgehog sniff, so that's a good thing. Also, he's very polite. He doesn't go too close to the hedgehogs. He just sniffs around them and, doesn't go too close to them. So thank goodness for this very polite young gentleman. And yeah, the babies have gotten so much bigger, guys. I'm so happy.
Don't be scared, little baby. He's terrified for his life. It's okay, buddy. Go get some dinner. I'm not doing anything. You go ahead. There you go. So funny.
They seem to be thriving. They're doing good, I think. I hope. I've seen 3 of them just on tonight's walk. I fed the family, I made dinner, I cleaned after the dinner, I walked Winnie, I knitted a little bit of my jumper, and I could be sewing, but I think I'll go to bed and start early tomorrow instead. Winnie's definitely ready to call it a night. Good night, guys.